Hey, BennyJohnson here doing a Darius commentary this time up in the top lane against Jax. Just thinking of spicing it up instead of just playing one champ, so going back to Darius. This matchup should be, early game it should be easy enough for Darius, but later on Jax should be able to only win Darius because he can dodge my Q with his Q, and his counter strike can, like, I can't do any like auto attack damage, so I'll be forced to use my Q, or I just have to use my E to stun him while he tries to stun me. Fast forward this. I took Ghost here as well because I don't really value the TP that much, and I'd rather be able to like not get kited in team fights, so that's why I took Ghost. I'm gonna start Q here because I think he's gonna start the E, so there's no point starting W. Just farming. I'm gonna try to tag him with my Q if I can, but I just go for the CS. There's the E we were talking about, so if I tried to use my W, if I started W and start trying to use it, he would just E my W. And I would lose the trade. The wave's in a pretty bad spot for me, so I want to look to try to shove it in if I can, but he's shoving it back, so it's okay. He doesn't really seem to try to freeze it. That's a bad trade. I just quickly need to back off here. I didn't get my didn't hit him with my edge of the Q as well, and I was level 2, so just quickly disengaged that. No point trying to fight that. So yeah, I'm just letting the wave shove into me. No point trying to fight him. And hopefully I can get a freeze on myself. Just trimming the wave a little bit because he's shoving it in hard, so I can't freeze it properly. I'm tagging him as well. He let me get 4 stacks, so I'm just gonna use my Ghost and all in him. Should be a kill. Yeah. I'll go through that. See if you wanna see it again. He just let me get the 4 stacks. But slowly, I didn't like make it obvious. I autoed him here. And then use my EW. Then tag with my Q. Just 3 stacks. Then get 1 more here. And then I E. As I said, E his stun. So we both like cancel our stuns. And then I just run him down with Ghost and Flash. So you want to time your E, your upper hand, at the same time he uses his E. So you kind of cancel out your stuns. So he TP's in. Fast forward this. I get a ninja tab early. just for the lane, because he's going to be auto attacking a lot, so Ninja Tablet will help me a lot. I don't really need to go for Black Cleaver immediately, so I'm just going to get some defense first out of the way. I can get a freeze here and really knock him over. But average going for a gank, so we can try for that. We just get a nice chunk on him. And the wave's like in a nice spot for me. So I can look to freeze. Yeah, I'm just gonna freeze here. So he has to overextend for the CS, and that way I can try kill him, or he has to be afraid of jungle ganks. I just trimmed the wave a little bit. I don't want it to be huge, so he can just shove it in. I just want him to be at least four caster creeps at least. Or 3 caster creeps and 1 melee. That'll be fine, I think. Yeah, I just need to hold it here and just. There you go. Look at that, he has to overextend for the CS, and I can get like easy poke on him and even hunt him down because it's a long lane. The freeze is about to break because I only have 3 caster here. Yeah, so it's gonna shove it back to him. So it's gonna slow push though, so I can get a huge wave in my side. So I just want to shove it in because the freeze is broken. I try to ghost, but he counter strikes my W, so I couldn't get the slow off. I just shove it in. Just pressure him on the tower. If he hits me, there's going to be like, I think 7-6 creeps just hitting him, unless he uses his E. And he'll miss CS if he hits me there, so that's why I was kind of pressuring him. And Jack's got Ninja Tabe as well. Which is fine, I think. Just try to punish him there for overextending like that, using his Q and his E, so. Well, I just want to go back myself. Work towards my phage. Get to Ruby Crystal and a longsword. I couldn't finish phage here, so I just got another Ruby Crystal. Because it works towards my Black Cleaver anyway. Let's fast forward. Jax he saved his CP here. He just walked to lane. It's to come up for the CS, so he just missed 2 there. Just standing by the creeps will like pressure him. Here I'm trying to deny him this cannon, and he doesn't go for it because he'll just get chunked out. So here, I'm just freezing it sort of here. Using his E for some reason. I was trying to all in him because he used his E. Wave still freezing. Just chunk him. Use my ult. One more auto should do it. I try flash W and yeah. I don't think I hit him with my. Let's see here. Whoa. I want to see if I hit him with my Q heal. I think I hit him with my handle. I don't know how that's handled, but alright. Yeah, apparently I didn't hit him with my outer edge Q. That looks like it's outer edge, but apparently not. I don't know, it's weird. As we taught him once here, he flashes it, but he still gets hit by it. Either way, he's got the kill and I'm alive. So I'm going to shove it back in. His TP is up, but he's dead for 15 seconds, so he'll miss all the CS. And I can do some tower damage because I have more time. Need to lose bot side. Get nice health on. Chunk the tower a lot. And I get my back. Jax is really behind in CS and levels because of the freeze, so freeze is really important in this lane because early game you destroy him, so you want to make advantage of that. So I finished my phage here and under the what's this called? The Kindle Gym. And if you're not ahead in CS in this lane, then you're doing something wrong because you have to be ahead. Because you are the early game monster. Hit the plant, take him with me. I think he runs away. Yeah, because Veigar's coming. It's hard. So I go back top lane. Just trying to pressure him, as I said. He'll miss some minions at the process. Yeah, he's really afraid. And Nivea comes for a TP. We just pressure the tower. I think it's the first blood tower, yeah. Jax can't do anything about that. He's just 3-man top, so, and he's in the early stage. So you get the free first blood tower. I get my black cleaver. and a null magic. I have the armor from Ninja Tabe, so I can go for a AP item. I mean MR item. Jax, Nunu, Veigar, 3 AP, 3 AP champ, so getting MR at least pretty good. I'm gonna go bot side. They're really overextended. Tarek uses ult. Just have to survive the... skip my stacks and then just dunk them. That's pretty huge because I think I got a big shut down there. Raven's doing really good this game. Finish my Spectre's Cowl. Think I'm gonna be getting Adept of Helm, I think, I'm not sure. Cause Jax's W and ult passive, it's amazing for the Adept of Helm. It counters most of his damage, consistent damage, because his W and ult passive are AP damage. So it will nullify the consistent damage coming from Jax. But Spirit Visage is pretty good as well because of the healing. So I'm not sure. Could go either of them. Just going bot to see if I can do some, because the wave top lane shoved up, so and it's gonna be a drag fight. Coming in from the backside. Just flash on him. Don't have my ult here. I just used it for the 5 stacks. Simple enough kill. Just gonna look to pressure the bot lane now. Go back and get my Candle Gem. More CDR. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Spirit Visage way. The healing's pretty nice for your Q and the regeneration. And go back top because it's the waves coming into me now, into my tower. I think Jax takes the tower here. Yeah, it's really low. And I use my ghost here. Hopefully I can force out a summoner spell or just try fight him. Yeah, he flashed. So ghost for flash, pretty weird. New news here. I get my stacks on Nunu and then I turn right on Jax and then dunk him. Turn to Nunu. The snowball's pretty annoying, so hard to catch up to him. But yeah, I'll show you here. The reason I focus Nunu is because he doesn't really have escapes, so it's easy to get stacks on him. If I try to go on Jax, he could have just leaped away or something. So I just try to get my stacks on Nunu. And I immediately just turned on Jax and used my ultimate. Yeah. Can trap pressure this tower because Tristana can pressure bot at the same time. Veigar's mid though. He got the mid tower. We have to back off now, we're too low. And I haven't got my ult at the moment. Let's back off, and I think I finished my spirit massage. Yeah. Get a cloth armor. Either Deadman's or Random's, or maybe both. I can get them both. Deadman's is risk grey on Darius. He needs mobility. Help my Alistair. I don't know why he comes back in here. Just really confusing. Just no point to do that. I could have finished him off. He just wants to go in anyway. Jax's bot lane. Pressuring our bot tier 2. Now their whole team's missing, so I should be careful. Trying to get the tower if I can. Yeah, no one's coming to stop me, just Tarek. Just go back now. Or I can just shove this one in, just wave in. But Tarek's topside, and I'm not sure where the others are. So I get Jan's belt and Chain Vest, so I'm gonna be going for the Deadman's first. And then I'll probably go to Randuin's next. Because it reduces crit chance, and Raven's all about crit chance. Let's pull on Raven here. He's trying to back, so caught him with his pants down. Just easy kill. I just used my ghost and flash, so I really love ghost on Darius. It just helps you. It negates the. It doesn't fully like. It just like helps him a lot for the weakness he has, which is getting kited. It just minimizes it. You can still get kited, it's just much harder now to get kited because of the ghost. And it's not like it's up every fight. It has cooldown, so you want to make sure you use it at the right opportunity. I'm just gonna walk over to the dragon fight. I think the dragon's gone now. Let's get Tarek here. Looking to push this mid tower. Draven's top and Nunu's and Veigar's like bot shidish. Some tower damage. Maybe even the tower, yeah. Hook Wager in. I just want to look at this again. Just want to make sure what I saw what I saw. Slow down here. Just look at Alistair. Let's see what Alistair does here. Did he do what I just... Yeah, alright. Same. And then he goes 1v4 without his ult, alright. Me too. I too like to just flash on the spot and just run it down. Don't know what that was, holy shit. Alright. You're just gonna do better, not that they're gonna try. So I can't go back yet. Have to try stop this. It's 3v5 but I think we can... Oh, it's not even 3, it's 3v4. Who do I focus? Oh, I can't do anything here. Yeah. Jax can just... Yeah, he can just 1v2. I can't 1v3, there's just too much. Darius has too... I mean, Driven has too much lifesteal and shielding and all that from Taric, so it's hard for me to kill him. Oh, it's Alistair Gone Store first here. Oh, bring... It's gonna W the Ninu, alright. That was pretty nice. Got the double knockup. What do I get? I get a Warren's Mail, so I'm gonna... As I said, I'm gonna go towards the randoms here. Draven's being a pain in the ass, and Jax, he'll help me against Jax as well. Reduce the attack speed. Shove the top wave. Let's run Draven down. Oh, he flashes. Don't get him here for it. Yeah, don't get him. Oh my god. Shields and heals is too much. I should have just backed up, I guess. When I got his flash. That was pretty bad by me. I didn't consider their whole team coming. I was just tunnel vision, done trying to kill him. Wait. I need to go back because Trishana can't hold against Jax. But he gets the tower anyway. To get a double kill. He can pressure mid here, Jax. Jax can pressure mid, yeah. Because their team's... Yeah. Looking grim. Draven's pretty deep in here, so let's get some resets here. Nice triple. Jax is bot lane though, hammering away at my inhibitor. Don't think I can catch him. Maybe. My dead man's is pretty... I don't have ult for this fight if I do fight him. So I have to make sure I hit my Q. I missed one that because he just jumped it. Not too much about the hit him there. I think my Q cooldown's lower than his Q cooldown, so after he uses it, I can use mine. I thought he'd be able to only one me, especially when I didn't have my ult. Especially with that build, Bork and Triforce, that's like a split push build. It's a dueling build. So I finished my randoms here. I'm pretty beefy. Last item could be GA or a Locket. I never tried Locket before, so it's probably going to be GA. I think the new Locket's pretty amazing on like bruisers or tanks, because you're getting so much health. I know, just so much. It's so efficient. Just gotta run down mid. Tristana's trying to 1v2 for some reason. I pull him in. Couldn't get my reset there. Just go on Draven here. He can't 1v4, right? Just rush him. He can only attack one person. If he's attacking me, then my team's attacking him. If he's attacking my team, I'm attacking him. So there's not much he can do there on his own. It's just new here, so we can get some towers, I think. Maybe even look to end. Yeah, we can end though. Draven's still down. He's their hope. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the laning phase, to recap the laning phase, all you have to do is, in early game you should be able to get a huge CS lead and just zone him up, just make sure you freeze. That's the important bit in this lane, because Darius is a lane bully and Jax his early game's pretty bad. He needs items to scale up. Well, Darius can just 1v1 him because of his passive and yeah, the way his passive works and his ult. So you should be able to win any trades in the top lane, and just make sure to use your apprehend when he uses his E. So you both counter it. It's like you're countering the stuns. Because if he stuns you, then he can attack you. But if you use your E when he stuns you, he can't attack you. So gives you some. I don't know. It's just pretty good for when you're dueling him. Late game is just you have to make sure you hit your Qs. He's gonna try dodging with his Q, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's it for this gameplay, and hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned from this, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.